What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Had to get me a new phone holder this morning. The old one was a little shaky. We'll see how this one is. This one's nice because it's got a little roller action into it. And it seems like it holds it pretty good so far. I'm headed to the dump. Got to get rid of some trash. And speaking of trash, this is the silly season right now in football. It just is. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, of course, speculation of Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Hopkins and stuff. Where will they go? Should the Cowboys look at signing anybody else? Or have the teams done enough? And, of course, holding your breath, making sure that hopefully none of your guys have done anything cray-cray, okay, that's going to literally get them suspended. So that's all that's going on. We got training camp. The 1st of July is what? Tomorrow? Is tomorrow the 1st of July? Wow. The 4th is Tuesday. 3rd is Monday. 2nd. Yeah, tomorrow is the 1st of July. Wow. Another month. So that means I got 2 red stars I need to take off. So I saw this morning the top 25 under 25. And it's nice because the Cowboys got 2 players in this list, okay? Now, again, there's all kinds of lists out there that, everybody's got a list. And lists don't really mean anything. It's just somebody's perspective. Sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet. Perspective of who they believe is going to be the good guys, or who they believe is the good ones. There is a love fest that's going on with the Eagles, that everything that the Eagles do is just great. Now, we've got CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb, you can look at and say he was truly a number 1 wide receiver last year. He took another step. You look at his numbers for his first 3 years in the NFL, and they are really, really good. They're not as good as Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, but he's up in that rare air. And you look at it and say, yeah, he is one of the top receivers in that category. Definitely under 25. No arguments with that one. And you look at him, had he had more supporting cast around him, where some more of the focus would have been for other guys, hey, buddy, you need to Midasize your muffler. Is that still a thing? If you think about, if the offense had been, some other guys that could take some of the pressure off, he would have had more one-on-one coverage. He really would have feasted. But be that as it may, we're looking for another great year from CD. He looks to be in great shape and all that. And then, of course, you have Micah Parsons, a.k.a., as Philly 500 wants to say, a future Eagle. Be that as it may, it's hard to argue with Micah Parsons being on the list as one of the top 25 guys. Top under 25 guys. You just don't. You look at that and say, he has been everything that's been advertised. Ooh, damn. That sucks. He's doing signing. He stopped, and it slid out the truck onto the street. Damn. That's not the way to start the job in the morning. Okay. It's hard to argue with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, who Defensive Rookie of the Year, right? He's been everything that's advertised. The only thing you want from Micah Parsons is, so far, towards the end of the season, his numbers kind of slow down a little bit. You want to see him, accelerating into December and stuff. But has been phenomenal. You have to game plan against that guy. You have to. You just have to. And so you see, in the 2 years he's been there, he's been one of the most dominating defensive players under 25. No arguments there. But this need, I think they said, well, shit, we got to put an Eagle on there. We have to put an Eagle on there. And you're telling me the best you could do was Jordan Davis? Now, potential-wise, I'm not going to say that Jordan Davis doesn't have some potential. But we're talking about a two-down guy who's a run stopper. Are you serious? You're telling me that of all of the 25 and under guys, that Jordan Davis belongs on that list? Seriously? I'm not going to lie and say I didn't want to get him in the draft. I didn't want to give up the capital that the Eagles did. He played in 13 games, 18 tackles, no sacks. None. No sacks. 18 tackles. Now, I want truth in advertising here. Truth in advertising. Having played nose guard in college, understanding the role of an interior defensive lineman, your job is not to get the glory. Your job is to clog the middle up. You're not going to see, 10 tackles from an interior defensive lineman and 15 sacks, not unless you get Reggie White. So the role is different and the numbers get skewed. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jordan Davis does not belong on the top 25. Not yet. You got to show me more than 18 tackles. And you got to show me that you can play more than 2 downs a game. See, this goes back to this whole thing that I'm telling you, the love right now for the Eagles is blinding mother humpers to the point where it's just like, we just have to, we got to mention an Eagle. We got to put the Eagles. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I dare say, now again, of course, I'm going to be shaded. I would say, in the grand scheme of things, who had a bigger impact for their team? Jordan Davis or Tyler Smith? Tyler Smith, who as a rookie who came in starting out as a guard, ended up having to replace one of the best left tackles in football, the hardest position on the offensive line. Jordan Davis was a role player on a really good defense. When he got hurt, they didn't skip a beat. Can you say the same if Tyler Smith had gotten hurt? Just saying. I know it would be hard to say the Cowboys have 3 top players in the 25 and under. But I think that come this time, well, they'll be 25. I guess it'll be, let's see. I think CD's 24 now. But come this time next year, I'm betting that Tyler Smith should be on that list. Just him. I'm sorry. That's just craziness. That's just craziness to say Jordan Davis was one of the top 25. Top players under 25. Sorry. Just this. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. As always, I appreciate you. And we're going to have another great day here at the Red Brick House. We'll be doing our live stream from the Red Brick House tonight. And I'm hoping this rain stops because I want to get this side going and get these decking boards down. Always something to do here at the Red Brick House. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.